everyone, Stealthy Wolf here, and welcome to an end of 2022 / beginning of 2023 update for the channel. Now, I need to preface this by saying I will be mentioning some other things. Streams, videos, everything like that. Let's start right away with the channel and sort of just going over this year. This year has been crazy. It just real life and everything here, and I hope you've all enjoyed the streams and sort of everything like that. And even the 5th year Twitch anniversary that I did, which you should go watch. It's unfortunately in 3 parts because Twitch decided the first day should be cut into 2 parts. Regardless, let's go into more of what's going to be happening. Now, if you've seen the update video about Crash Bandicoot 2, yes. What I'm going to try and do is whenever I play it, I'm going to try and just record it, no commentary, nothing, just have it just recording, just the gameplay. And basically, when I get to it, supercut everything together of me getting like the gold relic. Either it be like, you know, sort of like the full, like there'll be a supercut, and then I'll upload the individual like perfect runs of the runs where I actually got the gold relic with no commentary, unfortunately, because obviously I want to, you know, it's I've done this too close to Crash 1, and Crash 1 infuriated me. So, yeah, unfortunately there'll be no Crash 2. There'll be nothing to kind of take over its place. I'll get more into that in a minute. Yeah, which then leads me on to Borderlands. Borderlands has a couple more episodes to come out that I have ready, prepared. But again, in a minute we'll be getting onto the... we'll be getting on to sort of the reason why. But yes, Borderlands should be going until the end of January. That's the amount of content that I've got right now for those videos and everything. So I'm glad everyone's has enjoyed Borderlands. It's sort of the big RPG. It's a long kind of thing. I know some people are not fans of the kind of sort of the 100% where I want to show you everything kind of content. I'm sorry, but that is just... I want to prove what I've done. You know? I want to prove that I've done everything sort of 100%. I want to sort of show how I've done sort of my playthrough and sort of, you know, try and just explain my thoughts and my thought process and everything for the playthrough. So I hope you can sort of appreciate that. Maybe watch the video on 2 times speed if, you know, it's, if you're like, man, this is really slow. Now, we get on to, sort of the other video ideas, and sort of other things that are still, to come for other sort of playthroughs. There will still be, the extras. There's 1 extra for each Army of 2 game, where I show off all of the weapons. Well, Army of 2, the 40th day has another bonus that needs to come out, or extra video. But all 3 Army of 2s will have one where I have all the weapons, sort of showcase and everything like that. The 40th day will have the morale choices, the ones that I didn't choose in the playthrough. They'll be up there as well. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Far Cry 5 bonuses got done this year. So Far Cry 5 officially done. And yeah, I don't want to spoil what's going to be coming next, because to be honest I still haven't really kind of chosen. But once Crash is done, that's going to be it for the Insane Trilogy, pretty much for Crash as well. And then Borderlands 1, obviously then... Now, I'm going to say this right now. In my mind, the pre-sequel comes before Borderlands 2. If that's true, I'm going to be doing it in chronological order. If it isn't, then I'm going to play 2, then pre-sequel, but pre-sequel sounds like it comes before 2. And then obviously I'll play 3. But yeah, there's still tons more kind of stuff. There's still Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning extras to come out as well. I've got to, well, try and see the DLC kind of stuff. Which, I will preface this, may or may not happen. Now, there's a reason for that, and the reason is the Re-Reckoning edition may not have come with the DLC when I bought the Collector's Edition. If that is true, 1, I'm going to be pissed off, but 2, that means that won't happen. The DLC may not happen for more longer bit of time, and I apologise for that. But, yeah, so I've got... That was me patting my notebook that I've got all the ideas for... all the other ideas for, other playthroughs. I mean, some of them are pretty obvious, because, I've done Far Cry 4 and 5. And, oh my god, I've only done 4 and 5? Oh god. Yeah, and obviously I've done Borderlands, and I'm talking about Borderlands 2, 3, and, I've done Saints Row 1, and, I've done Crash, and getting to the end of Crash, and, sort of everything like that, so it just now comes down to when I get around to actually doing them. I realise I got to do, like, a lot of Far Cries in a row, I think. That's gonna be annoying. That is gonna be annoying. But regardless, let's go on to streams. Apologies. Streaming has been going well this past week. I have been doing 2 streams a day from Monday to Sunday. I did especially for a week. Again, I'll get onto that in a minute, along with sort of the reason for the videos and Crash and all that. Give me a minute! Building up to it. Make people watch the video. But yeah, stream. So we've started Race Driver Grid. I was doing Amped freestyle snowboarding for the original Xbox, played on Xbox 360. But then for some reason the difficulty curve kind of just went shoop, and came down on me like a full-on avalanche. Yes, that was very unnecessary for me to say that pun. So I moved on to Race Driver Grid. And we are 7 parts in, and we're getting like nearer to the end of doing all of the races and getting all the trophies. So that should be done. It shouldn't take more sort of parts. And then I've also been playing Warzone 2.0, which the Season 1 Reloaded and sort of big update is happening on the 14th. So get ready for that. But I've been playing that, and I've been grinding that out. I've been grinding out the weapon levels, just regular levels, trying to get to that elusive 250 before the end of Season 1, which I'm at like 160, 170 at this point. And I've got to get to 250, and Season 1 still has about 50 days to go. But now, onto the real devastating news and kind of everything that I've been alluding to this entire video. So, back in 2020, COVID hit, right? It's been over 1,000 days of COVID. Or it's been 1,000 days since, sort of, whatever. Sort of full-on lockdowns and stuff. In September of 2020... I moved out. Okay? I moved out of the previous place that I was. And I moved here. signified by me taking a full September month off because I need to get everything set up. I needed to get sort of my life sorted out and everything like that. And then it's come to 2 years later, just over 2 years later, and I'm unfortunately having to move back. Now, the situation of why this is a bit of a problem for streams, videos, etc., is when I moved out initially, it was with the intention of kind of not going back. Not saying that in like a mean way, but it like that was kind of the intention. It's like I wouldn't have to go back, sort of living with my parents, kind of thing. So what happened was, sort of my room was turned into, it's kind of all changed. It's now, not my room. It wasn't my room anymore when I moved out. But now I'm having to obviously move back with sort of a lot of IRL situations. I won't go into too much depth. There's a lot of shit that's happened this year, and a lot of shit that's happened over the past 2 years, and it's really COVID's fault. I blame COVID for the reason why I can't sort of stay here. So that's the situation, and because I'll be moving back, I'm packing up all my shit, packing up my PS5, packing up all my other consoles, laptop, TVs, everything like that. That's going to be happening next Saturday. And I'm not going to be streaming that week. In fact, when this is going up, should be Sunday, I don't know. The entire next week, not streaming. Sunday is the last stream day, or was the last stream day, depending on when you're watching this. And I will not be streaming for that week, because obviously I've got to pack everything up, I've got to get all my stuff out, make sure everything's done, dusted. And, then after that, the situation is obviously I don't have my old setup that I had, because like I said, moved out and then the room got changed. And I don't know how long it's going to be until I can get a setup where I can stream or do videos or anything like that from that point, from when I move back. Now, that's only a real problem, obviously, for sort of streams, and like I said, Borderlands is still going to be going for a bit. But I mean, streams are going to be not happening at all. New videos aren't going to be made, and so the situation is it's kind of bad. It's kind of like I'm taking a indefinite hiatus. I don't know when I'm going to be coming back. I will try and do my best with sort of coming up maybe for videos, sort of doing things from streams, and maybe getting some of the full streams and whatever and putting them onto YouTube just to keep content coming out, because I don't want to completely disappear. But that is going to happen, and like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be coming back. I would like to come back as soon as possible. However, but obviously all the situations and everything like that, and I have to get everything sorted out. And that's kind of why I was doing 2 streams a day for this past week, was I wanted to do as much streaming as possible before I kind of essentially disappear. And it's a sad thing, but it's what's going to have to happen. There's nothing that can be sort of salvaged. The only thing is that I can come back earlier than, I have no reference of when I would be coming back to streams, videos, or anything. I will have all the videos that I have recorded ready to go. And that's just gonna have to be it. I apologize, but that's just how it's gonna go. But don't worry if I hope I'll still be able to get my PS5 and sort of console and sort of everything set up. So if I'd definitely be grinding that Warzone 2 and sort of all the levels and everything in Season 1. So you'll probably see me on there if Stealth Wolf XLI on PlayStation. However, obviously, all the streaming setup, video setups, and everything like that, I don't know when that's going to be coming back. And I'm sorry that I've wasted so much of your time just basically saying that, hey, indefinite hiatus. But it's kind of, there's a lot of things happening IRL for me. Obviously, sort of having to move back and everything. But also not being able to do this, sort of streaming videos. It's definitely a sad moment. I will still try and be sort of like active on Twitter, but that's going to be like the smallest thing I'd be doing where I'm active as sort of on social media or sort of YouTube, Twitch, sort of Twitter kind of thing. But yeah, but I just wanted to say thank you everyone for the past 5 years on Twitch and sort of all the other kind of followers, subscribers, and everything like that. And thank you for this year. I'm pretty sure without sort of streaming, sort of doing everything this year, it'd have been worse. This year would have been worse. But yeah, so thank you everyone for 2022. Hopefully everyone has a great sort of end and holidays for this year, and I will hopefully see you all in 2023 with all new content. Well, I say new content, we've still got a finished grid. I will probably pay for Modern Warfare 2 at some point, after the new year when it goes somewhat cheaper. But yeah, so that's it. It's the last sort of up-to-date thing you'll see. So, again, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great end to 2022 and a great start to 2023. Peace out.